Ooh, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Oh, I don't want that sun in. How y'all doing? Tap in, tap in, tap in. How y'all doing this morning, man? It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It's your girl, Street Poet. I'm going to wait on y'all to double tap on that screen. Go ahead and come on in the room real quick, man. I just got a couple of things I want to get off my chest, and y'all know how we do it over here, man. It's your favorite online motivational speaker. The first thing I need for you to do is say good morning to me. After you say good morning to me, let me know where you're viewing me from so I can shout out some of you guys' areas. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and tap in, tap in, tap in. How y'all doing this morning? Let's go. What's going on in Memphis? I see you tapping in, Honey Dip. How are you? Good morning, Atlanta. I just got back from Atlanta, man. How y'all doing, man? How good morning to you, Hello Kitty. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans. Okay, New Orleans. Y'all playing with me right now. Y'all begged me to come to New Orleans. Y'all kept saying, drop a flyer for New Orleans, drop a link from New Orleans. And now y'all slow moving. Y'all slow moving with grabbing them tickets. Not only did I create an event for New Orleans, I also created for the first time ever, we did early bird tickets to make sure that it was affordable. And y'all still moving slow. We're grabbing the tickets. We only got 20 tickets for New Orleans as far as the early bird special. I created them strictly for my Team Street people. And y'all still haven't grabbed up those tickets. It's like 17 of those tickets left. So yes, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you in Atlanta, if you in Miami, Atlanta, Miami, if you anywhere around Louisiana, that's the Houston people, the people in Texas, anywhere around New Orleans, I need y'all to go on that Eventbrite and grab y'all tickets, man. The tickets is up right now. What up, Detroit? How y'all doing? What's going on in Big Dallas? I see y'all, man. Yeah, I need y'all to pop out. The Eventbrite is up right now. What's going on in the UK, man? That's right. Saturday, September the 30th, I'm going to be in New Orleans. The Mastermind Tour. Go on Eventbrite. Search Mastermind Tour New Orleans. It's up right now. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead, double tap. Let me know where you're viewing me from. Double tap on that screen real quick. How y'all doing this morning? What's up, Minneapolis? How y'all doing? UK, I see y'all. Need to come to Milwaukee. We'll see, man. We got some more dates that we're gonna put up soon. So yes, most definitely. We're gonna definitely add some more stuff. What's going on, Tennessee? I see y'all this morning as well. Okay. Hot Atlanta. I see y'all. Arkansas, what's good? How y'all doing? Florida. I see y'all. Check in with me. How y'all doing? Chicago's here, man. Chicago was amazing. Texas, man. Longview, Texas. I'll be there this Saturday. West Virginia, Augusta, Georgia. I see y'all. North Carolina. How y'all doing? California, Vancouver. How y'all doing? New Mexico. What's up with y'all? Louisville, Kentucky. How y'all doing? Big Boston is in the building. In Indiana is here. Connecticut's here. Thomasville, North Carolina. Philly's here. Okay, double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Nashville, I see y'all. Mississippi, what up? Chicago, what up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got tickets on Eventbrite right now for New Orleans. I need y'all to go get them. Make sure you select the early bird tickets. Those are the discounted tickets that we put up for Team Street. I need you guys in the building. September the 30th. September the 30th. I'm in New Orleans. So Atlanta, Mississippi, Alabama, any parts of Texas. I know y'all can get there within, you know what I'm saying, a couple of hours. Hop on the Spirit flight for $50 or $60. Meet me there. New Orleans, September the 30th. I need y'all in the building. But what I want to say this morning is this right here. Y'all got to get to a place in y'all life where y'all understand that number one is this right here. Can't nobody stop you from doing what's for you. You know what I'm saying? The only person that's preventing you from doing what's best for you and living up to your fullest potential is you. Y'all give people way too much power. Y'all give people way too much credit. It's so many of y'all right now say, girl, yeah, well, if you can't, then you can't. But if you can, then you can. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Hey, if you can't, you can't. And if you can, you can. You know, that's just what it is. But you give people way too much power. You give them way too much credit. Y'all got people walking around right now with their chest poked out so far that you got to excuse yourself all the way around them because you got them out here thinking they the best thing since sliced bread. You got over here, got their self-esteem through the roof. You got their confidence through the roof and not understanding that the only reason why they able to behave that way is because they attached to you. That without you, they wouldn't be able to do half of the stuff it is that they doing. What you saying, coach? I said, you out here running in behind, over there crying about, sitting down sad and depressed about an individual that you gotta help. You helping them. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. You'll go outside your way, do all, you know what I mean? These folks can't do none of what they doing without your assistance, without your help in some type of way, shape, or form. You sit down and you have a whole entire meeting, and with your meeting, you talking about all the different things that you done done for them, how you done help them get a degree, how you done help them get on their feet, how you done help them learn how to save their money, how to put up money, how to do this and how to do that. And what I can't understand for the life of me is this right here. If you are smart enough to be able to help another individual get themselves together, if you're smart enough to help another individual get to a place in their life where they're successful, where they get an education, where they now know how to pay bills and how to do all of these things, you gotta at one point or another allow that light bulb to go off in your own life to say, you know what, maybe it's time now for me to be the person to myself that I am to everybody else. Why is it that I keep showing up in everybody else's life as the fixer? I just want, just put it, you might as well put it out there. You might as well just put it out there. You might as well, why you gotta be the fixer? Why you gotta be the fixer? Come on now. Double tap on the screen. Come on now. Let's just be real. Some of y'all gonna tell the truth and some of y'all gonna be too a little ashamed. You know what I'm saying? But if you know for a fact that that's you, just say ouch in the comment section and send a gift real quick. Good morning, Divine. How you doing? Let's just be real. Why do you have to show up in everybody's life as the fixer? Why you gotta show up in everybody's life like the person that gotta make it happen? Why you gotta show up in everybody's life like the person that gotta hold things together? Why do you have to be the backbone for everybody? Why do you have to be the go-to person for everybody? At one point or another, your light bulb gotta go off. At one point or another, something gotta click inside your mind and say, you know what? Maybe the reason why I'm still in my stuck, stagnant situation, maybe the reason why I'm not living up to my fullest potential, maybe the reason why I'm not as happy as I know for a fact that I deserve to be, maybe it's not other people. Maybe it's not that they're doing this to me. Maybe it's not that they're hurting me. Maybe it's not that they're damaging me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm self-destructing. Maybe I'm doing these things to myself, because at the end of the day, one thing that I tell y'all all the time is what? Two things that you're going to deal with for the rest of your life. And those two things are going to be the storms that you create and the storms that you allow. People are only going to do to you what you allow. That's it. That's all. If you allow them to behave like that in your life, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you allow them to talk to you crazy all up and through your life, then guess what? That's exactly what you're going to get. If you allow them to have that position where they able to disrespect you and still have access to you, disrespect you and still reap the same benefits of you, disrespect you and still allow them to be able to be connected to you in any type of way, shape, or form, at one point or another, you have to be honest and say, it's not other people. It's not anybody else. It's me. And it's the decisions that I'm making for myself in my life. You gotta wake up and understand that you're giving your power away. You have to wake up and understand that you're giving people more credit, more authority over your life than yourself. You gotta stop looking for outside validation. You gotta stop looking for outside approval. You gotta stop waiting on people to come into your life and give you the go-ahead to be able to do things, to be able to live a certain way, especially when you know that you deserve it. Or maybe that's the problem. Come on now, let's just be real. Let's be real. Let's just be real. Or maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem right there, coach. Maybe a lot of people are settling for less in their life. If you got your notes, I hope you're taking notes. Maybe that's the problem, coach. Maybe a lot of people feel like they don't deserve it. Maybe a lot of people are settling for less in their life because they feel as though they don't deserve real love, that they don't deserve real happiness. Maybe they feel like they don't deserve to be blessed. Maybe they feel like, they don't deserve to have real peace and real joy in their life. Maybe the reason why they are behaving the way that they are behaving is because they feel like they don't deserve it. And one thing that you have to understand is this right here. You're going to have to wake up and you're going to have to give yourself some grace. You're going to have to show yourself some mercy. You're going to have to show yourself some forgiveness, because at the end of the day, you had to make the decisions that you made back then. I'm just like anybody else. You got to understand that we make decisions based on the environment that we're in that moment. Maybe in that moment you were in survival mode. Maybe in that moment you were doing what you felt like you had to do. Maybe in that moment you didn't see another way out. Maybe in that moment you felt as though, this is the only way that I can make things come together. And if that's how you felt in that moment, and you know that your intentions was pure, you know that it wasn't malicious, you know for a fact that I was doing what I felt like was best for myself and my family in that moment, you have got to stop beating yourself up. Yeah, I said it, and I meant it just how I said it to y'all. Yeah, y'all don't understand. I meant it just like how I said it. Just like how I said it, I meant that just like that. At one point or another, you're going to have to stop. You're going to have to stop at one point or another. You're going to have to stop beating yourself up. You're going to have to stop holding yourself accountable for things that have happened in your past. And if you got your red ink pen, I want you to jot this down real quick. I want you to stop crying over missed moments. Hello, somebody. What you say, coach? I want you to stop crying over missed moments. That's what over missed moments. Put it in my comment section real quick. Stop crying over missed moments, over things that have already happened, over things that have already taken place, over things that happened 20 and 30 and 40 years ago, over things that have taken place months ago, and you still walking around with that dark cloud over your head. You still walking around with your chest heavy. You still walking around and you're sad and you're depressed. You're still walking around and you're soaking over it. You still walking around and crying about that job that let you go. You still walking around and crying about that relationship that you had to snip. You still walking around crying about that loss that you had to take, not understanding that some losses are not losses. Some people that you had to walk away from, you had to walk away from those folks, not because you didn't love them, not because you didn't want it to work, not because you didn't want to have that happily ever after. Some folk you got to walk away from because they refuse to grow. Thank you so much, man. Y'all double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Yeah. Sometimes you got to get back to that place in your life where you understand that, some folk, it ain't that I left you because I didn't love you. It's not that I left you because I didn't care. It's not that I left you because I didn't want us to work. It's not that I left you because I wanted to rip up our family. It's not that I left you because I didn't want to live that happily ever after that we had planned. Some folk, you don't know who they are until you start dating them. You don't know who they are until you start living with them. You don't know who they are and what they are until you start spending an extended amount of time with them, and then all of a sudden the real them start coming out. Friend said this. Come on now, double tap on the screen. I need for y'all to show me some love. Some of y'all should have been shown up double tapping, because you laying next to the individual right now. You laying next to an individual that you thought was really for you, and now you finding out that's not. Now some of y'all right now, y'all went out there and y'all married a person that was what? Y'all went out there and married potential. Y'all went out there and got in relationship with the potential. Y'all went out there and fell for the representation. Y'all thought that this is what that person was, and did not really understand who they were and what they were and how they behaved until after you got into a relationship with them. And now that you over there, I'm gonna go deeper than that because y'all trying to play with me. Because I'm not at 100K, because I'm not at 100K, I'm gonna show you how I can get all in your house. I'm gonna show you how I can get all up on your toes real quick, because y'all want to try to play with me. Friends say go deep, then don't worry about it, friend. I'm on the way. Because you see, I need them to double tap on my screen. I said double tap on the screen because I'm about to get in your business. Some of y'all laying next to the op right now. Over there, you over there trying to figure out why you ain't blessed, why you not living up to your fullest potential, why things are not happening in your life the way that they need to be happening. It's because you laying up with your blocker. That's not a blessing in your life. Every single time you want to work on yourself, you want to be committed to your commitments. Every time you want to get to an empowerment conference or sign up for a webinar, every time you start getting locked in and focused on yourself, guess what they do? They got something negative to say. They all of a sudden got some type of emergency. They all of a sudden popping up with something that's going on in their life that stops you from working on yourself, because now they need for you to come over there and accommodate them. They need for you to stop working on yourself so you can come over there and help them out. They need you to stop focusing on yourself and your development because they got an emergency now, and now they want you to come running because that's how the broken you was always doing. Don't get mad at me. I told y'all to double tap. That's right. Your toes gonna hurt by the end of this live because I'm all up on them. That's right. Some of y'all that jump up out your bed, I know you got your phone propped up against your bathroom mirror trying to brush your teeth and you can't halfway get it right. Some of y'all right now, we in different time zones. You in there trying to scramble them eggs, trying to get them churning up out of there so they can get ready for school. I know, but your toes gonna hurt this morning. I suggest some of y'all to do me a favor. Go on ahead. Go ahead, make your way on over there. Go ahead, get you a shoe, get you a couple towels and whatnot, because you gonna throw something today. I need for you to understand that a lot of times the problem is that you're trying to hold on to the people that are stopping you from being able to live up to your fullest potential. You're holding on to the people that's blocking you from being able to have that joy, have that peace, have that sanity in your life because of that codependency spirit, because of that people-pleasing spirit, because of that spirit of fear that I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to grow old alone. And if I let them go, then I'm going to have to start all the way over. I'm going to have to figure some things out. Well, I want you to understand that the price that you're paying right now for that, the price that you're paying right there is your joy. Yeah, your peace. You ain't got no peace in your life right now because of the decisions that you making, not because of nobody else. You ain't got the peace that you deserve because you over there. You know what I'm saying? Not because of somebody else, but because of you. Every single time that you say that I'm going to settle in life, every single time that you decide that you're going to settle for a halfway relationship, a halfway job, a job that's simply just paying your bills, that's not allowing you to be able to live your best life, I want you to understand that every single time that you settle, you will suffer. Understand that if you in my Patreon, if you're a part of my Thursday night group, I know you already got that wrote down in your notes. Every single time that you water yourself down, you're going to suffer. Every single time that you dilute the person that you are for the satisfaction of other people, you are going to suffer. Every single time that you sit over there and you try to play nice just to get along with other folk, you're going to suffer. Every single time that you get out here and you tiptoeing around life, trying to accommodate, trying to please, trying to satisfy other folk, you are going to suffer. Understand that settling equals suffering. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. At the end, that's a fact. I don't care I don't care how mad nobody get with me. Y'all know how I am. My people gonna be my people anyway. They gonna double tap. They gonna show up whether I'm on TikTok or I'm on Instagram. Just know that that's what it's gonna be. Y'all not gonna tell me how to deliver the message. Y'all not gonna tell me the volume to use. Y'all not gonna tell me how aggressive or how passionate I can be. Understand that I'm gonna give it to you just like how I'm gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna walk smooth off when I'm done. Hello, somebody. At the end of the day, I'm sick and tired of motivational speakers and everybody else, life coaches and confidence coaches and mindset coaches and everybody else jumping online and whispering to folk and tiptoeing around certain things with folk. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm coming over here because I want to see you grow. I want to see you heal. I want to see you evolve. I want to see you living your very best life because you deserve it. Understand that. So if something that I'm saying, if it upsets you, then guess what? Fix that. That's what you do. Go fix that. It ain't so much as what I'm saying. It's not how I'm saying it. It's the fact that you can't stomach the truth. It's the fact that you can't swallow the truth. It's the fact that you can't accept the truth because you don't want the responsibility of changing. Understand that. So all some of y'all want to do is you just want to complain. You just want to cry. You just want attention. You just want somebody to run after you because you feel like if I start growing, ain't nobody gonna check on me. If I get to a place in this right over here, then ain't nobody going to run after me. And what I want you to understand is just because they running after you don't mean that they helping you. Yeah, I know that's going to be an eye-opener for somebody, yeah. Because, you holding on to that hurt thinking that it's going to it's going to hurt somebody else, but it ain't. You holding on to that burden so heavy, baby, you running around with that burden and you thinking it's going to bother somebody. It ain't bothering nobody but you. You running around with that pain and you holding on to it for dear life, and guess what? It ain't going to hurt nobody but you. Ain't nobody concerned about your sleepless nights. Ain't nobody upset about the fact that you over there pacing the flow. Ain't nobody worried about the fact that you come home from 12 and 16 hours working on a shift to go sit in front of a house that you pay the rent or you pay the mortgage at and sit out there and cry. Ain't nobody concerned about that. Ain't nobody concerned about you missing meals. Ain't nobody concerned about that at all. If you think holding on to hurt, holding on to pain, holding on to betrayal, holding on to that heavy burden, if you think somebody's affected by it other than you, I want you to understand you can dismantle that thinking. They disrespected you because they did not care. They walked you like a dog because they did not care. They don't show up in your life because they do not care. They don't love you the way that you love them because they do not care. The word of today is, guess what? Reciprocation. If they cannot reciprocate, then they ain't got no business over in your life trying to do what? Participate. Put that in a note there, y'all. You might well put that in a note out there. Go ahead. I bet you won't put Go ahead then. I'm gonna wait a second because I want y'all to double tap on my screen. Somebody send me some love. If you cannot reciprocate, you cannot participate. I just want y'all to put, you might as well go ahead and put that in the comment. Put that in the comment section. If you can't reciprocate, you cannot participate. What you say, coach, in no areas of my life at all. I want you to understand that if you cannot reciprocate, then baby, you cannot participate. That's right. Ain't no loving me halfway. Ain't no supporting me halfway. Ain't no showing up for me halfway. Ain't no inconsistencies. None of that about to be a part of my life. If you're not able to do what I do, if you're not able to show up how I show up, if you're not able to honor and respect and protect, then guess what? It's going to be two finger swinging. That means that you're going to be up out of there. And I'm talking the fast way only. I'm talking about snip, snip. I'm talking expeditiously. I'm talking before you can blink your eye. I'm halfway down the road. What you say, coach? I'm done begging folk to act right. I'm done running after folk for them to act right. I'm done checking your emails, going through your phone. I'm done chasing you down, trying to see if this is this and this is that. If I got to question who you are and what you are and what we're doing, then you ain't for me. And that's a fact. I'ma stand right there on that, baby. And I am. I'ma stand right there on that. If you can't reciprocate, you cannot participate. And that's in every single area of my life. The days of running after folk, the days of begging folk, the days of trying to chase folk down to make them act right. Listen, I want you to understand that your relationship should not feel like a project. The whoever lied to you and told you, oh, relationship takes work. You gotta work at it. I want you to understand that they are a lie. Understand that a relationship that is meant to be, that's assigned to you, is to relax and attract everything that you want out of that person. They will naturally give it to you. If there's an issue in that relationship and you bring it to their attention, a person that genuinely loves you, that supports you, that wants to see you operating at 100%, I want you to understand that they're going to make the correction the first time. You ain't got to talk until your tongue hurt. You ain't got to have no sleepless nights. You ain't got to have no adult temper tantrums. You ain't got to do none of that. A person that genuinely loves you, hurting you will hurt them. A person that genuinely loves you and want that relationship with you, I want you to understand that you being upset, that you being hurt, that you being disrespected, that you feeling a way that is negative, and they know that that's not what they want, that's going to bother them as well, because I know you ain't hurt my baby. Oh, okay then. Okay then, I'ma wait. I'ma wait. Yeah. That's a fact, though. It's a fact. If hurting me don't bother you, then you ain't for me. If you offended me and you're not offended by the fact that you offended me, if you're not trying to understand what's going on or why I feel the way that I feel, if I can't talk to you about how I feel without you becoming offended, if I can't have an intellectual conversation with you and you be able to pick up what it is that I'm putting down, if I can't come over there and express my feelings to you without you thinking that I'm doing too much, that I require too much, that I'm too hard to deal with, then guess what? You are just simply not the person for me. And you got to learn how to perfect your exit. You got to learn how to walk smooth up out of folk life. You got to learn how to detach yourself, and not just detach yourself, but to detach yourself in peace. I'm gonna wait on y'all to write that down. Yeah, I ain't just detaching myself, baby. I'm gonna detach myself in peace. In peace, baby. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna detach myself in peace. What you say, coach? I said, you know what? In peace. In peace. Anything and everything that I do it, baby, I want you to, I'm gonna do it in peace. That's right. I ain't got to make no post about you. I ain't got to be subliminal towards you. I ain't got to go outside my way to try to discredit you. I ain't got to slander you in no type of way, shape, or form. I ain't got to have no thousands of conversations with anybody that's gonna sit down and listen about you. Want me to tell you why? Because at the end of the day, you give life to everything that you speak, and I'd be doggone if I keep my mind focused on that negativity. I'd be doggone if I sit over there and self-destruct because I'm worried about that negativity, about that drama, about that chaos. Not my circus, not my clowns. I'm not going to be able to do it. And that's how you have to operate in every aspect of your life, because you got to understand that broken thinking produces brokenness. As long as you think broken, you're going to produce broken. As long as you think broken, you're going to produce produce those things that are broken. A broken relationship, a broken friendship, a broken business ship, a broken family ship. That's how you're going to think. You got to flip that switch. I can walk away from you, and when I walk away, I'm walking away in peace. Why do you walk away in peace? Because I know for a fact that inside that relationship, I done everything that I was supposed to do, that I operated the way that I said that I was going to operate, that I showed up for you the same exact way that I told you that I was going to show up. I made sure that my words match my actions. And when you know that you've been solid in a situation, when you know that you've been loyal in a situation, when you know for a fact that you've done what you were supposed to do in that situation, you let bridges burn, you let chips fall, you let folk walk away with whatever version that they want to have. Baby, whatever helps you sleep at night, then have at it. Paint me as the villain, make me the bad guy, blame it on me, do whatever you gotta do as long as you stay out my face. I'm just waiting on y'all. Friends say confirmation. Double tap on my screen. Because you gotta get up out of there. What you said? We ain't doing no more crying over missed moments. We ain't doing no more crying over missed moments. Yeah. Those of you that just came in, I'm just going to give you a highlight. We ain't doing no more crying over missed moments, baby. That's right. Once some opportunities then came and they done left, ain't no need crying about it. Once you done already experienced the hurt and the pain from it, ain't no need crying about it. We ain't doing no more sitting and soaking. We ain't doing no more pity parties. We ain't doing no more of that, baby. Over there begging folk, running after folk, trying to compromise for folk, trying to replace bonds or rebuild bonds that you ain't break. Over there trying to make folk understand where you coming from. Over there trying to prove your love and prove yourself to an individual. I want you to understand that right now, what we're going to do is two-finger swinging. What you're going to do is abort that mission. What you're going to do is get up out of there expeditiously. What you're going to do, walk smooth off. Understand. Because people right now, the reason why you're stuck in that relationship, the reason why you stuck in that broken marriage, the reason why you stuck with those broken friends is because of the simple fact of you're sitting over there with that codependency type of spirit. And I want you to develop that thing where you become an individual, where you know your own identity. You know who you are, whether you're connected to people or not. You know who you are, whether you're accepted by a group of people or not, whether you're supported by those folks or not. You don't make or break me. Yeah, put that in my comment section. Yeah. Some of y'all need to declare that over your life right now. Go ahead and put that in your notes, baby. Yeah, you don't make or break me, baby. Yeah, cause see, some of y'all right now, the people that y'all, and it's always the people that add the least value to your life. I'm chill. I wanted to go there though. Yeah, it's always the people that add the least value to your life. That requires so much from you. The ones that add absolutely nothing to your life is always the ones that have the most say. The one that brings absolutely nothing to the table is the ones that always have the most conversations. Name always involved in something, always here, there, and everywhere. You got all the time in the world to focus on other people and other people's problem when your own front door is just as messy as all get out. When your own relationship is just as messy as all get out, but they got the most to say about you and what you're doing. But you got to understand that good, bad, or indifferent, folk are always going to have something to say. People are going to talk about you. And you can be the best person in the world, the most giving person in the world. You can go outside your way for folks over and over and over again. And guess what? If they want to find something negative about you, that's exactly what they're going to do. If they want to speak something negatively about you, that's exactly what you're going to do. And your generosity. Okay. I'm just gonna wait there. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a second. Yeah. Yeah, but y'all know what I'm about to say about it. Your generosity ain't gonna change them. Your generosity ain't gonna change them. Your generosity ain't gonna make them be something that they're not. And you can walk around and you can try to play nice all you want. You can walk around and you can try to give them every single thing that you got. You can bend over backwards. You can jump through fire rings and walk on coal, baby. Understand that you can tiptoe. But at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be offended, the only person that's going to be upset, the only person that's going to feel a certain type of way at the end is going to be you. It's always going to be you. Why? Because anytime that you sit over there and every single time that you settle for anything in life, you are going to suffer no matter what. Every single time that you settle in that broken relationship, you're going to suffer. If you settle for those friends, you're going to suffer. If you settle in anything that is not beneficial to your growth and your development, you will suffer. Whether you might suffer a little, you might suffer a lot, but at the end of the day, you are going to suffer. You owe it to yourself to pick yourself up. You owe it to yourself to dust yourself off. You owe it to yourself. Understand that you owe it to yourself to create the very best version of you that you can possibly create. If they cannot reciprocate, they cannot participate. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I don't care how good they look. I don't care how much money they make. I don't care what type of job that they have. I don't care what it is that they feel like they bring to the table. Understand that days of being a beautiful disaster is over. That's right, because some of you look good, you smell good, you dress good, you drive good, you live in a very nice house, but the inside of you is complete trash. You don't know how to talk to people. You're inconsistent as all good out. You're narcissistic as I don't know what. You're manipulative. You think the world revolves around you. You're self-centered. You want everybody to do for you, but you won't do for nobody else. The only thing that you got to offer is accolades. The only thing that you got to offer is these degrees. The only thing that you got to offer is, that's all you can bring to the table. Because when people start to get to know you, they see that, you are all those things. All those things are the things that you accomplish. All of those things are things that you study for. But the inside of you is trash. Put it in my comment section if you done met one of them. If you done met one of them and you know exactly what I'm talking about, if you done met one of them, go ahead and put it in my comment section. Yeah. Oh, baby, I done met some trash before. Just put trash in the comment section. Oh, trash, baby. Oh, baby, that's trash right there. Might look good, might smell good, but baby, when you open it up, hello, somebody. Even salt and sugar look the same from a distance, baby. Hello. And what you say, coach, even salt and sugar look the same from a distance. It's trash, baby. That's right. Can't hold an intellectual conversation to save your life. Understand that. Don't know how to show up for folk. Manipulative, gonna twist and turn every single conversation. You can have it right there in black and white. You can have it in an email or in text message form. You can even take it a step further and go and get Xerox copies of the whole entire conversation, and they'll still twist and turn it. You can record the whole entire conversation, and they'll still twist and turn it to try to find some type of way to be able to do what? Justify their behavior, to justify why they treat you the way that they do, the way that they disrespect you the way that you do. At the end of the day, I want you to understand that you owe it to yourself to do what? Skedaddle. Yeah, that's a skedaddle. I got the skedaddle. I don't know about nobody else. I got the skedaddle. I'm waiting. Y'all send me some love, man. Send me some love, y'all. Double tap on that screen. Yeah, we be giving people way too much credit. Way too much credit, way too much power, way too much authority over our lives. One thing that you have to understand is that you are in total and complete control. You are in total and complete control. And that's something that you should allow to run through your mind on a regular basis. Every single day that you wake up, you have got to remind yourself that you are in total and complete control. You do not control life. We get that. You don't control life, because life is going to be what it's going to be. And I want you to hear me with your heart when I say this. Life is going to be what it's going to be. And it's going to be that with or without you. Whether you're here to enjoy it on earth or you're in the ground, life is going to be what it's going to be. But what you do control, you control your response to it. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to rebuttal everything. You ain't got to reply to everything. You don't have to tell your side of the story to everybody. You ain't got to break it down. You ain't got to make it make sense. You ain't got to make the math. You don't have to do any of that. I want you to understand that there's power in your response. The moment that you get to doing this right here, talking to folk, the moment that you start going outside of your way, trying to make them understand, the moment that you start breaking it down in layman's term for these folks, I want you to understand that in that moment, you're giving them exactly what they wanted. They wanted to distract you. They wanted your attention. They wanted you to stop working on yourself to come over there and try to fix a bond that you did not break. They want to cause you to be distracted so that you abort your mission. They want you to be distracted so that you can lose your goals, that you can lose your momentum, so that you can get up out of your grit, so they can pull you out of your grind. They want to distract you so that you won't reach what it is that you're trying to reach. Some of y'all thinking that, oh yeah, well, if they tried to destroy me and I made it, yeah, but you made it, and you made it empty-handed. That wasn't the goal. Okay, that was too deep. I get it. Yeah, that right there, that wasn't a part of this live. Hold up, because I'm all the way out here and I'm gonna wait. Double tap on my screen because I'm here now and ain't no way. Hey, good morning, Leandra. Goodbye. Yeah, it really ain't no way that I'm gonna be able to backtrack on that because I done already put it out there, so it ain't no need me taking it back. The fact of the matter is, when you sit down and you allow a narcissist or a manipulative, toxic individual, the moment that you allow them that opportunity to continuously have that conversation over and over and over, like a dog chasing its tail, the moment that you allow that individual to continue to show up and distract you from your purpose, to distract you from your goals, to pull you off your mission, I want you to understand that distraction is only part of what we're talking about. Distraction is just what they gotta do. They gotta grab your attention. That's the reason why they go outside of their way when they start to see you working on yourself. They go outside of their way to try to get angry, start a fight for absolutely nothing, start an argument for absolutely nothing, all of a sudden start having an adult temper tantrum just for absolutely nothing. But I want you to understand that that's a distraction. Why? Because they don't want you to work on yourself. But what happens is y'all look at these things and y'all start to celebrate, and you're celebrating prematurely. You start to celebrate in these situations and you like, oh yeah, well, that almost took me out, but I made it. But you made it empty-handed. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of getting to my destination. I'm tired of reaching my goal. I'm tired of accomplishing what I want to accomplish. And by the time that I get there, this is what I said that I know went over some folks' head, but some of y'all caught it. The thing, and then by the time you get to your destination, by the time you reach that goal, that thing that you've been wanted, because you've been so distracted along that journey, because you've been pushed and pulled all along that journey, because you done been over there trying to carry everybody with you along that journey. Now that you've reached that goal, guess what? You don't know what to feed it. You don't know how to care for it. You don't know how to keep it. You don't know what to do next because you didn't pay attention to none of the lessons that was out there along the way, because you were spending your time, your energy, and your effort being a people pleaser, over there being in fear, over there with insecurities, over there with self-doubt, over there trying to drag everybody along to be a part of something that was really only just for you. This wasn't even for them. So now you get to that place where you've been begging, you've been crying, you've been snotting, you've been eating carpet, you done got over to this place and now you don't even know what to do. You got to the finish line. It didn't destroy you, but it distracted you the whole entire way, so much so that guess what? Even though you got out, you still got to start all the way back over. Well, I told y'all that they had been playing with y'all and they wasn't giving y'all the truth about a lot of stuff. So ain't no need getting mad at me when y'all be talking about now I got to start all the way over. Friend said, Jesus, hey, I'm just going to put it out there, because once you get over there and you done reached your goal, if you don't know what to do with your goal, once you done got over there, when you done accomplished that area, and now that you done got over there and you don't have what it takes to be able to take care of it, to be able to feed it, to be able to treat it the way that it's supposed to be treated, you can't do nothing but what, y'all? In that moment, you can't do nothing but what? Start all the way over. Now you got to start back over. Now you got to go right back over there and you got to do all this hard work in order for you to be able to learn the skills and the techniques that you need in order for you to maintain the life that you say that you wanted, right? That's what you got to do. So that's the reason why majority of the people do what? They spend so much time reliving situations, reliving relationships, reliving this and reliving that. And you spend all of that time going back through the same thing over and over again, because you're failing at learning the lessons along the way. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. So here you are. You doing, hold on. Let me help you out. There you go, sweetie. I don't know if it's you or the person that you tagging, but I'm gonna tell both of y'all have the day that you deserve. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know have the day that you deserve, baby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I believe in that. I ain't got time to entertain you today. You know what I mean? When I got time, I got time. But when I ain't got time, I ain't got time. Understand that. I'll send you to the block party before you can blink your eye. Hello. And walk smooth off too. You know what I mean? Continue right on with the message. But at the end of the day, you owe it to yourself to understand that you got one life to live and you're definitely in total and complete control. But the moment that you start giving up your power by entertaining things that have absolutely nothing to do with this don't have nothing to do with your goals. It don't have nothing to do with what it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life. And you got to develop the mentality of tunnel vision. I'm so tunnel vision right now that I can't afford to be distracted by nothing or nobody. You got 4 months. 4 months is what you got left in this year. You got 4 months to make it all right. You got 4 months to leave out of here and be able to really go into 2024. Understand that. Living the life that you know that you truly deserve. You got 4 months. 4 months. That's more than enough time for you to lock in with yourself right now. It's more than enough time for you to be able to turn this whole entire thing right on around right now. You don't have to have it all the way together. You don't have to have the perfect blueprint. You ain't got to have this and have that. All you got to do is show up and start. That's it. That's all. What you're saying, coach? All you got to do is get locked in now. Pick up your planners. Pick up your journals. Grab you a good old self-help book. Start tuning in to motivational speaking and life coaching. Start turning into ministry. All these different things that these different social media platforms are offering you today. Right now, we have absolutely no excuse for not knowing what narcissism is. No excuse for not knowing what manipulation is. No excuse for not knowing what gaslighting is. No excuse for not knowing what projection is. These are things that we as an adult, we should know what these things are now, because there's so many different platforms. See, before, we had the luxury of saying that we did not know. We had the luxury of saying internet wasn't back at our time. So guess what we had to do? We had to thug it out how we had to. We had to suffer the way that we had to, because we didn't have the right education. We didn't have these type of platforms. We didn't have somebody creating events, empowerment events. All we had was church. We didn't have somebody creating webinars. That wasn't a thing back then. We didn't have nobody saying, come on in the room, get over here and network, start your own business, start your own brand. Back when I was coming up, I'm 45. I don't know about nobody else. Back when I was coming up, you were taught to work. All you did was work, work, work. Give, give, give. And most importantly, they would teach you to give to everybody else first. That's what we were taught. Now what I'm telling you is we got to unlearn all the things that we thought that we knew. We were being taught by broken people. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, because I know somebody writing that down. Yeah, don't get mad at your mama. Don't get mad at your daddy. Don't get mad at Papa on them. That was the mindset that was being taught in their time. That's what. Yeah, your friend, run if you run. Go ahead and run, but hold that phone, because I got some more. Understand? I got a little bit more left in me. So you hold your phone while you take that run. I want you to understand they were being taught by broken people. They were in survival mode. They were doing what they needed to do in order for them to feel fulfilled or feel satisfied or feel safe in the era in which they were growing up. We're in a different day, a different place in time right now. We don't have to operate with that same type of thinking. We don't have to live with those same type of limits. We don't have to tolerate that same type of BS. We don't have to settle. I just want to say this, and I don't want nobody to get offended. You don't have to settle for a piece of a man. You don't have to settle for a piece of a woman. You don't have to settle for a broken relationship. You don't have to settle for a job that's barely paying the bills. You don't have to settle for all these different things that we were putting up with back in the day. You have the luxury of knowing what manifestation is, baby. Intentionally creating certain things for your life. If you want it, you can have it. If you go and get it. That's a fact. It's a fact. If you want, yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Let's just be real. Let's be real. If you want it, you can have it. All you got to do is go and get it. But what you got to do, I want you to grab your ink pens real quick. But what you have to do is you got to take the cap off. You got to remove that cap that you've placed on your life, because a lot of people right now are still running around with that same grasshopper type of mentality. You're still running around thinking that you can only go but so high, because if you go higher than that, guess what? that, you're going to bump your head. If you go higher than that, you're going to bump your head. I want you to understand that if, at the end of the day, that grasshopper mentality, that was the broken thinking. That was those that didn't know any better. That's conditional type of thinking, where people condition you to think a certain type of way so that you do not excel. I'm gonna wait. Okay. Yeah. Double tap on that screen. We almost at 300K. Come on, double tap on that screen. What you said, I say that conditional thinking is that grasshopper thinking is the conditional thinking of the world. It's the conditional thinking of the people that control your mindset. That grasshopper mentality is when they condition you to think that you can go no further than here, that you can do no more than this, that it doesn't happen for people like you, that you have to be a product of your environment, that you have to be a product of your broken home, or a product of the brokenness that you experienced as a child. And what I'm telling you to do is step out of that conditional thinking, that broken thinking, that survival thinking, and take the cap off of yourself and start to challenge yourself to do more, to take yourself out of your comfort zone, to get to a place in your life where you understand that there's no limits to what I can have. There's no limits to what I can do. Everything was impossible until somebody showed that it was possible. Everything was impossible until somebody showed that it could be done. Yeah. What you say? I say break that pattern. Put it in my comment section. Break that pattern. Break that pattern. Break that pattern. Yeah. Come on, man. Friends say, girl, you got it. Break that pattern. Break that pattern. Come on. You got to break that pattern. Just because it did not work for them don't mean that it won't work for you. Just because they weren't able to do it don't mean that you won't be able to do it. Just because it was hard, or it was difficult, or it was inconvenience for them, does not mean that it's going to be hard. Does not mean that it's going to be difficult for you. Understand that what you're doing in your life right now, all of this is personal. This assignment that you're going through right now, all of this is personal. Sinking or swimming, it all rests on you. Whether you make it to the finish line or not, it all rests on you. But what I want you to understand is it's time out for us getting to our destination and getting there empty-handed. That's a note right there. That's a note. I can't be empty. I'm tired of being empty-handed. I don't know. Yeah, can I say this? If y'all can y'all give me 10 more minutes? If y'all don't mind, can y'all give me 10 more minutes? Just put yes in the comments. If I can have 10 more minutes, just put yes in the comments. I'm tired of getting to where I'm trying to go empty-handed. Double tap on my screen. My name is StreetPoet_1125. That's on Instagram and TikTok. On Facebook, I'm LeroyHall.com. Double tap on my screen. Double tap on my screen. If you want to be a part of my mental health support group, the link is in my bio. Click that Linktree Street, stroll down to where it says mental health support group, and get signed up expeditiously. We meet every single Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, y'all said I can stay. One of the things that I want you to understand is that we got to get to a place where we're tired, where we're sick and tired of getting to our destination, and we're getting there empty-handed. Understand that. I want you to understand that you deserve more, that you deserve better. Getting to your destination and you're getting there empty-handed, and you only being able to say that I made it. Oh, I made it. I might have made it crying, but I made it. I might have made it one leg in the kickstand, but I made it. I might have made it with a face full of tears, but I made it. I want you to understand that that's you settling. Y'all said I could stay. What you say, coach? I said that, but you settled. But you still settled. And even though you made it to your finish line, you still got to start over, because now you got to go back and pick up all those lessons that you left behind. I want you to understand that it's one day at a time, one thought at a time, one task at a time. I want you to understand that you owe it to yourself to be able to create the very best version of yourself that's possible. Understand that you got to stop giving up your power. You got to stop giving up. I want you to understand that. Wait a minute, let me get. I'm gonna let her sit for a minute until I understand what she's trying to say. Yeah, you got to stop giving up your power, because every single time that you allow somebody to distract you to the point where they frustrate you, distract you to the point where they agitate you, distract you to the point where you give up on yourself or you give up on your goals, I want you to understand that in that moment they win. They win, and you cannot stop. You cannot continue to allow other people to have that type of power, to have that type of control over your your life. You got to wake up and understand that you deserve this. You got to wake up and understand that what is for me is going to be for me. You got to, when I say update your planners to start putting in time for yourself, update your planners to do time blocking so that you can show yourself love, so that you can show yourself support, so that you can use time to be able to pray, to ground yourself, to read 2 chapters a day of something to be able to expand your mind. All of that is needed in order for you to grow, in order for you to develop. You have got to be committed and not committed to somebody else. You have got to be committed to you first. Yeah, I can't be committed to you until I'm committed to me. I ain't gonna be able to do that. And I'm not, what I say I can't be more committed to you than I am to me. I gotta be committed to me first. Cause see, I done found myself in some uncomfortable situations. And see, y'all already done told me that I could stay a minute. See, I done found myself in some uncomfortable situations where I done been more loyal to folk than they were to me. That I done cared more about folk being happy than they cared about themselves being happy. That I done cared about other folk being hurt and they really ain't care about themselves being hurt. They just wanted attention. So they would come and talk about everything that they had going on in their life. And I would lose an hour and 2 hours of my day listening to them because I thought that I was being a good friend. I thought that I was coming through for somebody and I wanted to be there for that person. And they had this person that was walking them like a dog, that was treating them poorly, that was doing everything up under the sun publicly, humiliating them on every hand. I found myself being more angry than the person that it was being done to. I found myself caring more about it than the person that it was being done to. I found my day over there being ruined and I'm being upset about a situation where this person right here is being done to you and you still running after them. It's being done to you and you still sitting in their face. It's being done to you and you still over there skinning and grinning, and now I don't deal with the individual because of you and you still sitting right there smiling up in their face. Yep, I'm just trying to help you. I can't be more committed to you than you. That taught me a very valuable lesson right there. I can't be more committed to you than you are to yourself. I'm no longer taking on other folks' drama, they own other folks' chaos. If you like it, I love it. If you set up for that type of relationship, if you set up for that type of drama in your life, then guess what? I'm moseying right on about my business. I want you to understand that 2 fingers, swing it. I'm up out of there expeditiously. I want you to understand because some folk don't want help. They want attention. And as long as you sit there and you entertain that BS, I want you to understand that that's just a trick of the enemy, and the enemy will come in all types of different forms. It will come in the form of a friend. It will come in the form of a lover. It will come in the form of a helpmeet. It will come in the form of a business partner. You will be over there and every single thing that they saying, it sounds so good and you ready to work, you ready to lock it in, and at the same time here you are thinking that you're doing what's needed for all of everybody that's involved, and the truth of the matter is that individual is just looking for a free ride. That individual is just looking for a way to fill their pockets. That individual is just looking for a way to take advantage of you and what you got going on. And they already know that you're not on the same level. They already know that they're going to benefit more from being attached to you than you would ever benefit from being attached to them. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to rock it all the way. They'll rock it all the way if you don't know no better. If you don't know no better, they sure enough will. People will take advantage of you in every single way they see fit. Understand that. I want you to understand that. So don't get out here and thinking that just because you're this type of person, a loving person, a kind person, that you show up for people, they don't do nothing but make you an easy target. Hello, somebody. What you said? I said just because you're a giving person, a loving person, an understanding person, just because you're that type of person that'll go outside of your way to take care of people, to make sure that everybody is good, to make sure that you're fair and consistent all the way across the board. I want you to understand that you cannot afford to be that type of person without boundaries. You can be that person, but to be that person, you have to also have very strict boundaries in your life, because people that are users, that are abusers, that people that are manipulators, people that are opportunists, I want you to understand that they will attach themselves to you with the intent of trying to gain personal gain from you. Be careful. Yeah. You gotta be careful. You gotta have boundaries. I don't care who you are, how good you are, and what you do. You gotta have boundaries. And then ain't no, because some folk, they first of all, they working with you, and you could be giving it to them, and they'll still be idolizing you. They'll still be intimidated by you. They'll still be jealous of you. They'll still feel insecure whenever you walk into the room. Understand that just because you helping a person, please don't develop that mentality that just because you helping them, that they ain't gonna never do it to you. Because some of those folks that you think will never do you like that will be the main folk that'll do what? They'll do you just like that. And some of them will do it 10 times harder. Understand that. So what you telling me, coach? I said be careful for nothing. Put that inside my comment section, baby. Understand that, it's this live right here is really teaching, baby. This live right here is really getting off. I want be careful for nothing. What you say? I said be careful for nothing. Little things that you think are nothing, be careful for those things. Little things that people say, even when they saying it in a form of a joke, be careful for those as well. Be careful for nothing. Things that you think are nothing, things that used to slide on by, oh no, you keep your eye on those things as well, because nothing happens on accident. Understand that. Yeah, you got to be careful, because some folk will be saying what they saying, and they'll add that LOL on it, or they'll add that little laugh on it, and they'll be saying it as if it's a joke, but it ain't a joke. It ain't a joke. It ain't a joke. They mean exactly what they just said. Y'all send me some love real quick. If I blessed your soul thus far this morning, go ahead and send me a couple of gifts, man. Go ahead and bless me up real quick. Go ahead and bless me up real quick. If I gave you confirmation, if I gave you motivation, if I danced up and down your house real quick, go ahead and send me some love. Send me some love. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I got to be careful for nothing. Now, you know what I mean? I walk around, you got to keep your eyes open. Thank you so much. I appreciate that little puppy. And thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. Thank you. I got another one coming. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful for nothing, because people will go outside their way and they will try to take advantage of you. People will go outside their way and they will try to walk you like a complete dog if you allow them. You got to know who you are so that you can also know who you are not. In every single aspect of your life, I want you to show up. And when you show up, you stand on business. When you enter a room, you're not entering a room to become part of that room. When you enter that room, and you allow that room to shift to you. Understand that, because you owe that to yourself. Stop watering yourself down. Stop diluting the person that you are. Understand that. Stop giving that people that power to be able to, you know what I'm saying, think that they have that type of control over your life, that they get to dictate whether you have a good day or not, whether you're happy in life or not, whether you're successful in life or not, whether you have peace of mind or not. You got to start letting people know, I'm going to have joy, I'm going to have peace, I'm going to have sanity in my life, and that's whether you are a part of it or not. That's right, because see, sometimes right now what people are doing, they're going outside of their way. They're going outside of their way to try to make it seem as though if without them, you won't be nothing. Without them, you're going to crumble. Without them, you're going to fall apart. And you got to start showing folk. Understand that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that badge. Yeah, you got to, I can't play with folk no more. I can't, we're not in a season where you can play with folk. We're not in that type of season. I don't know what somebody done told y'all, but we got 4 months left. We're not in a season where we can afford to play with folk. We ain't in that season no more. See, we might have played around last month during the summertime because we wanted to hang out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to experience the summer. But baby, I want you to understand that that's coming to a close. And now we got to lock back in. Now we got to get ourselves together, because I want you to understand that, we got 4 more months to get this together. You got to lock in with yourself and understand that if you want better for your life, you got to do the work. If you want to really be free in life, you got to do the work. If you want to live a life of free, of joy, of peace and sanity, you got to be willing to do the work. You got to be willing to make the sacrifices. You got to be willing to walk away from some folk and dismantle that whole entire teaching that we received back when we were younger, that having a piece of a man, a piece of a woman, or a piece of a marriage was better than nothing. No, what I teach is what you better learn how to be your own best friend. That's a fact, baby. Yeah. I know how to be my own best friend, baby. I know how to take myself to lunch. I know how to take myself shopping. I know how to go on a date by myself. I know how to take a trip by myself. I know how to experience life by myself. And I want you to understand that before I settle for less than what I deserve, before I allow somebody to give me the bare minimum, before I allow somebody to show up in my life only when it's beneficial to them, or before I allow somebody to walk me like a dog, before before I allow somebody to manipulate me and trick me into thinking that I don't deserve real love, that I don't deserve real peace, that I don't deserve to be respected, that I don't deserve to be appreciated, guess what I do? Two finger swinging. I show you how I can get out your face because I have mastered the art. I have mastered the art of detachment. My detachment is top tier. The disrespect by itself was all the closure that I needed. And I'm not going to have no tennis conversation. I'm not back and forthing with nobody. Why? Because folk know exactly what it is that they're doing. Folk know exactly how they're behaving. And I'm not giving that now soul that's over the age of 18 no benefit of a doubt. All of that out. I ain't got no more benefit of the doubt left in me, baby. Go find you somebody else to play with. You got to go find, yeah, for real, friend. I know that. I know y'all be thinking I be joking, but I be so serious. I know y'all be thinking I ain't got no more benefit of the doubt to give a soul. If you over the age of 18, baby, and you already developed that conscience and you know the difference between right and wrong, baby, at that age of 18 when you're considered legal, then that's when I'm going to start handling you just like an adult. The same way this legal system going to handle you, I'm going to handle you the same exact way. I'm not about to play with you. I want you to understand that the moment that you turn 18 is the moment that you have stepped over into a brand new phase of life. And out here, it gets real in these trenches. Out here, this is where life really do be life. And I'm not about to play with you. You will not in and out my life whenever you see fit. You will not try to deal with me whenever everybody else then turn their back. I won't be your boy filler. I won't be your something to do when you ain't got nothing else to do. I won't be the person that you can call on when everybody else say no. I'm going to leave you right on over there with them folk that you thought so highly of. I'm going to leave you right on over there with them folk that you was running after, that you wanted to satisfy. You won't pick and choose when you deal with me. You would not treat me like a Barbie doll. You would not treat me like a Tonka truck. You would not treat me like a train track that you can pick up and put down whenever you see fit. Baby, you got to find you somebody else to play with. Play where it's safe. Yeah, you're going to have to. You're going to have to play where it's safe because it ain't safe to play with me. Yeah, baby. You want to be a dog? I'll show you Clifford. Yeah, sure enough, baby. I start putting this thing on 2 players and I promise you, you're going to want to get your little scooter and you're going to be taking that other leg and you're going to be pedaling as fast as you can to get home, baby. I'm going to start. Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want that. I'm good to you I'm good to you intentionally. I'm good to you on purpose. I show up on purpose. Yeah, but baby, don't think it ain't in me though. Don't think it ain't in me. You want to be a dog. See, sometimes you got to be that blunt with folk. For real, friends. I'm finished with my life. I want to be for real for a second. I put out there what I need for real. Sometimes you got to look folk in their face because, see, they think that they the only ones with options. They think that they the only ones that can go be with somebody else. They think that they the only ones that can step out and do this, that, and the third. No, I'm good to you because that's the person that I am. I'm good to you because I want something that's happy, that's healthy. I'm good to you by choice. I'm loving you on purpose. I'm being respectful on purpose. I'm handling my business with you on purpose. But if you want to be a dog, I can show you Clifford. Yeah, baby, don't play. Yeah, I make your chest hurt. I bet y'all won't put that in the comment section, baby. I make your chest hurt. Yeah, some of y'all need to look at them folk right now and tell them, baby, yeah, it's some of y'all that played with me this year, and you gonna feel that in your chest, baby. I make your chest hurt. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm one of them. I am. I'm good. If I'm good to you, it's on purpose. If I show up for you, it's on purpose. If I love you, understand, it's on purpose. Cause I'm the type, oh yeah, baby, I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. And I know that it's a blessing. Understand that. I know that it's a blessing. To be connected to me. It's a blessing to have me in your life. I know this about me. We can either go, it's how Moneybags say, however you want to go about it. It's however you want to go about it, baby. That's how I show up. That's how I live on a regular basis. If I love you, I'm loving you on purpose. If I'm in a relationship with you, I'm going to do everything that I'm supposed to do. But trust me when I tell you, you ain't the only one with options. You ain't the only one that can go out and find you somebody else. And what I'm not going to do is I'm not finna let you think that you have that type of power. I'm not finna let you think that you have that type of control. I'm not finna let you think that you have that type of authority over my life. I'm gonna be good whether we're together or not. I'm gonna be successful whether we're together or not. How can I breathe with no air? You are not my air. That's me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't pull Clifford. Don't bring Clifford out, cause Clifford ain't the one. I'm telling you right now. I put that thing on 2 players, and as soon as I put it on 2 players, I'm telling you, you'll pick your little basketball up off that court so fast, you'll be running home holding your chest. Hello, that's a fact right there. That's a fact. You'll be over there doing what? You'll be over there picking that ball up, and you'll be trying to get home the best way. You'll be telling somebody you done walked over there, and they got bicycles. You'll be telling them, "Can you pull me home?" You'll want to ride home, baby. Don't play with me. Understand, when I say play where it's safe, I really be trying to be nice to y'all when I be saying that. But see, I had some time today, so I went on and went into what I could go into. Sometimes you got to let folk know that, baby, you a bonus in my life. This ain't necessary. Hello, you are a bonus in my life. I don't need you in my life in order for me to live. Yeah, don't feel like you stuck, cause you not. You ain't stuck over here. You ain't stuck. You ain't got to do nothing, baby. Understand that you ain't got to do none of that. Hello, what you say, coach? You ain't got to do none of that. If detaching yourself from me is gonna make you a better person, go head on. If walking away from me is gonna make you a better person, go head on. I ain't got no strings, no chains, no nothing over there, baby. This is a bonus, and that's the reason why I teach you guys to do what? I say handle your adult business before trying to connect with other people. Handle yourself, know who you are, know what you bring to the table before you get into relationships with other people, so that way when y'all get into a relationship, it's not like them thinking that, oh, you need them, baby. I was happy before you got over here. Yeah, I was. What you talking about? I had my car and my house and my income, and I was traveling the world before you and I became a thing. So it's not that you're giving me something that I can't provide for myself. And that's the reason why it's important for you to already have your adult business already together, instead of being in a relationship. And then as soon as you get into the relationship, all of a sudden that individual thinking that they changing your whole lifestyle. They changing everything that you're doing, everything that you dress, how you speak. You done took on their whole identity. And now you done lost yourself in that individual. And then the moment when they wake up and they decide to see, you got to understand, this is a lifestyle that you wasn't even accustomed to. This is a lifestyle that you wasn't even searching. You saw somebody that you love, and you saw somebody that was a nice looking, they nice dress, nice smell, and all that. Now you done went over there and fell in love with them, and fell in love with the things that they were doing for you, because they was going outside of their way trying to present you to, this is who I am and this is how I live. So they showering you with that love word. They dropping it on you left and right. They giving you all this extravagant gifts. They taking you on all these trips. They showing you things that you ain't never seen before. And then the moment that y'all get into that relationship, now all of a sudden they change their mind and they decide that I no longer want this. This is no longer good for me. Or you start developing your own identity. You start speaking up for yourself. You start saying when things offend you and when they don't. And now all of a sudden everything that they done for you, they start throwing that in your face. Everything that they done gave to you, they start throwing that in your face. How they done brought you from here and how they done brought you from there and did this and did that. And it was all because everything that they were doing for you in that moment, oh yeah, that was a contract that you ain't read thoroughly. Yeah, I'm going to be good to you as long as you do what I say. I'm going to give to you as long as you do what I say. I'm going to be this type of person to you as long as you do what I say. As long as you my puppet, I got you. But the moment that you start thinking on your own, oh, you doing too much. The moment that you start operating on with your own mindset, then guess what? You're doing too much. The moment that you start calling me out on certain things that I'm doing and how I'm moving, oh, baby, no. When you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Don't you see the things that I do for you? And that's the reason why I say it all the time. I know some of y'all be like, what? And that's the reason why I tell you to handle your adult business before you get into a relationship. Handle the person that you are, your finances, your transportation, your living arrangements, and everything else. Know who you are before you get into a relationship with somebody that turn right back around. Yep, I couldn't say it though, friend, because I knew that if I said that B word, that they might block my video. So that's the reason why I ain't saying it. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. Then they'll go outside of their way, right? They'll go outside of their way, bringing up every single thing it is that they done for you, because it was never me doing it for you because of the love that I had for you. I was doing it for you because I wanted to impress and control. I knew that you wasn't used to this type of life, and once I exposed you to it, once I showed you this, then guess what? If you want this, you got to do that. So you the rabbit, and everything they do for you is the carrot in front of your face. Every time you talk about getting a job, they don't want you to have one because they want to control you. Yeah. She said, child, get out my business. I'm just saying, friend, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Just say ouch, just in the gift. You know, every time you talk about, you know, what you want to do, how you want to start your business, how you want to start your brand, how you want to have your own identity, how you don't want to live in a shadow, how you want to be your own person, you know, why can't we all both have our own individual things and still be together and all this and all that? And they always speaking against that. They don't ever want to do this. They don't ever want to do that. It's because of the simple fact of, as long as I got you in a place where you need me, I can control you. As long as you need me, I can tell you what to do and what not to do. As long as you need me, I ain't got to ever worry about you kicking against what it is that I do. So a lot of times, and yes, that's right, friend, a lot of times it can also be jealousy. You don't understand that it's a lot of people that are dating right now. A lot of y'all right now, you're dating somebody that's very much jealous of you. They're jealous of the fact that you're outspoken. They're jealous of the fact that you're creative. They're jealous of the fact that other people love you. They're jealous of the fact of how other folks respond to you, and they don't get that same type of response. You, just because you sleeping with them don't mean that they don't be jealous of you. And that's a whole nother lie. I ain't finna let y'all get me into that. I just want you to understand that you gotta stop giving up your power. You gotta stop over here begging and running after people that you gotta help. They won't even be able to do half of the things that they're doing without your support, without your education, the things that you have put over there for them. And when people treat you like you nothing, be nothing to them. That's it. That's the moral of the story. When people treat you like you ain't nothing to them, be nothing to them. That's all you got to do. Just be nothing to them. I'm gonna treat you I'm gonna give you exactly how you view me. That's what I'm gonna give you. Since you treat me like I'm absolutely nothing to you, watch this right here. Casper, I'm up out of there. Since you can't respect me, since you can't value me, since you can't appreciate me and what I bring to the table, pow, I'm up out of there. And I want you to understand that that's not considered ghosting. Don't let nobody lie to you. Don't let them try to manipulate you. Don't let them try to twist and turn it. That's not ghosting. Understand that you're not ghosting them because these people know exactly why you are walking away. These people know exactly why you are detaching yourself. These people know exactly why you feel offended, why you feel disrespected, why you have gotten to a place in your life where you are sick and tired of being unappreciated and disrespected and all of that. They know this already. Girl, you ain't got to have no other conversation. Let that go and move on about your business. But every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I love me some of you guys, man. Thank you to every single one of you guys that double tapped on the screen, to each and every one of you guys who blessed me with a gift. I appreciate you guys so much. But if I motivated you, if I inspired you, if I gave you confirmation, if I uplifted your spirit on this morning, go ahead and bless me up real quick. If you got a gift, go ahead and send a gift. And if all you can do is double tap, go ahead and double tap. We had 475K. The goal is to get 500K. So go ahead and double tap on that screen. If nothing else, bless me with a little bit of the double tap, man. Just let's help me reach that goal real quick. I understand that everybody won't be able to send gifts, and that's fine. I do these videos because this is what I want to do. So that's not going to stop me from doing the videos. So just go ahead and bless me up real quick. Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. It says, thank you, coach. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much, Global More. I appreciate you. Break. I appreciate you. Thank you, April, coming in with the heart. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Double tap on that screen, guys. And keep in mind, New Orleans, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Atlanta, any parts of Texas. Y'all, please do not play with coach. Understand that y'all asked me to come to New Orleans. I got the Eventbrite up for New Orleans, September the 30th. I will be in New Orleans. And not only do I have the Eventbrite up, I also have the discounted early bird tickets. Y'all can get tickets to the Mastermind Tour for right now for only $65. I only got 17 of those seats left. I need y'all to go to that Eventbrite. I need y'all to grab those tickets. It's only $65. Go grab those tickets. It's for the mental health support group. Listen, you ain't had no workshop like this. You really and truly haven't. You ain't had no workshop like this. Oh, we gonna come through, come through. Understand that Saturday, September the 30th, I will be in New Orleans. All my Alabama, Mississippi, Atlanta, Houston people and surrounding area. I need to see y'all in New Orleans. Saturday, September the 30th. The Eventbrite link is already posted. Go grab your tickets. There you go, Josh. Thank you so much. He got it right there to highlight. I need y'all to go to Eventbrite. I got 17 tickets that's left for only $65. I need y'all to go and get them. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all. Longview, Texas. I'm on my way to y'all this weekend. I'll be headed out there on Thursday. I will be speaking on Saturday. I will be in Longview, Texas. So y'all catch me out there. Man, listen, I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy. God is great. God is good. Life is amazing. I'm loving meeting you guys in person, loving on you guys in person. You know what I'm saying? Exchanging this energy and everything in person. I just love this so much, man. I thank you and I praise you. You know what I'm saying, God, on a regular basis, just for being able to live the life that I live. I'm beyond grateful. Those of you who have seen me in person, y'all know I'm the same person online that I am offline, man. I'm telling you, it's just who I am, man. How do you purchase tickets? Eventbrite. Go to the Eventbrite link, Mastermind Tour New Orleans. It's up on Eventbrite right now. Mastermind Tour New Orleans is up on Eventbrite right now. If you're struggling to find it, all you got to do is go to my IG page, Street Poet _1125. I got it posted up there with the Eventbrite link. I love you guys, man. Yes, I will be on the West Coast, and that will be October the 27th. I will be speaking in California. All right. I love you guys. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.